You only get what you expect in life. Set high goals. You only get what you expect in life. Set high goals. If you set low goals, that's all you're going to get. If you set high goals and you're reaching for the stars, maybe you'll get to the moon. But set high goals for yourself. And hold on to your dreams and never forget them. But as you see, I actually stopped on the side of the road to shoot this picture in Wisconsin because I just thought it was so pretty. But you see the flower in the front? To me, that's focus. I can focus on that, but I see the rainbow with a pot of gold in the background. Focus on what it is that you need to do today that's going to get you to where you want to go tomorrow. And the encumbrances of our lives, living every day makes us forget the dreams that we had when we were younger. Stop. Take a breath. Remember what your dreams were. Find your way. Go and take a bath. Read a book. Try to remember, write down what your dreams were. And are you leading yourself to your dreams? And you know what? Objects in the rearview mirror are never as close as they appear. If somebody in your life is bringing you down, or has brought you down, or made you believe that your dreams weren't real and they didn't mean anything, stop, like I did in the beginning of Behind the Chair. I knew I was right. I believed it. I jeopardized everything for that belief. Nobody believed in me. I don't even think my husband believed in me. But I believed in me, and that's, you know what, sometimes that's all you have, and it's all you gotta have. Stop worrying about what other people think. Yesterday's the past, tomorrow's the future, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. I saw this on a card, and I loved it. Yesterday's the past. Forget about the past if it was bad. Stop. Don't think that the experiences that you have today predict your future expectations, because they don't. Get out of the habit of believing that that's true. Savor kindness, because cruelty is always possible later. I was in Venice at the Guggenheim Museum, and this was a bench that was there. Savor kindness, because cruelty is always possible later. I'm going to close with two stories. This first story is of a woman who went to a salon, I won't tell you the name is, who went to a salon in Las Vegas, and she flew all the way from Dallas to go to the salon. And she's a big woman, bigger than that. And it's a cool, edgy salon in Las Vegas. They only have the cool kids, the cool cats. But she'd read about this person, and she really wanted to go. So she comes to the salon, the hairdresser walks up to the front, sees this huge woman, because everybody's a model there. And he's like, oh man, why did we book her? It was the last client of the day. So he's like, walks over and tries to take her over to his chair, and she can't even get into the chair. Like, she's trying to push the sides of her body down into the chair. And he's like, oh my God, because he is the first chair at the front of the salon. So everybody else is looking at her like, oh my gosh. So she sits in the chair finally, puts the cape on, and he's like, so what kind of service would you like today? And she goes, no, I gotta tell you, I'm so excited to be here. I've read all about you. I just can't even tell you how excited I am. So I'm here. And he goes, well, what do you want? And she goes, no. I gotta tell you, I'm celebrating. It's a celebration for me. That's why I'm here. And he's like, oh, what are you celebrating? Like your birthday or something? And she said, no, I just lost 200 pounds. Perspective. She's working really hard on herself, but all he can think about is the fact that she's fat. And here's the other observation that I make. Remember that they come in to see you because you're making them look beautiful. They want to walk out feeling really good. So when you don't spend the time, talking about them, they'll remember that. And my final story is one in which there's a man by the name of David Wagner at Shoot Salons in Minneapolis. And he wrote a book about this. A woman calls him and says she tries to book, and they said, no, he's just not available. She insists. She's about 70 years old. No, I really need to see him. I really need to see him. So David was getting back from being out of town, because he lives in Hawaii part of the time. Comes from getting out of town, and he gets back in, and he's like, okay, go ahead and book her. And she's been a good client for a long time. So he books her, and she comes in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, last client of the day. And they talk for a long time, and she's like, oh, I want my hair to look this certain way. It's got to look just perfect. And he's like, oh, you don't want to do anything? No, I don't want to do anything different. I just want to look perfect, just perfect. And he's like, okay. So I made it look perfect. And he sat there and he spent a couple hours talking to her because he just kind of felt like she needed that, you know? And you know, older people, they tend to be lonely. And you know, he wanted to spend some time with her. So she left about 6 o'clock. The next morning, 2 days later, he received a letter in the mail. And the letter says, David, thank you so much for that great haircut that you gave me. The reason why I came in and why I needed to come in at that time and have my hair just so is because I was going to commit suicide that night. And you saved my life. And you saved my life. So he wrote a book about that experience. It's called Life is a Daymaker. Life is a Daymaker. And so my final slide is this. Never, ever apologize for who you are. Don't walk in to parties and put your head down when you tell them that you're a hairdresser. Because do you know anybody else that makes miracles happen? Thank you so much.
What do you guys think? Isn't it very fantastic?